What is good, guys and girls? I know, long time no see. We've been distracted, but enough of that. Let's get to work. We gotta rebuild something for these tree frogs. We gotta rebuild something for everybody, right? But we're gonna start with the tree frogs. Let's get in here and get these guys set up. No more talking, let's get to work. These are our frogs in question. Everybody looks healthy, everybody looks good. We've been keeping them in their old enclosure. It used to be a paludarium, so there was a water feature, land feature, all of that. Yeah, when we broke it down and we moved, there's no longer going to be fish inside of this enclosure. How we're doing it. In fact, I moved all the fish to their own tank just to kind of start breeding projects separately. But yeah, everybody looks good. They're doing very well, putting on some amazing weight. We're just trying to gear these guys up for breeding. So let's get their enclosure together. Now over here, I've just been keeping them on paper towels. We took all the plants out, and like I said, all this was water and stuff down here, but that's not gonna be the case anymore. Let's get their water dish out of here, start removing everything, and getting ready to plant this enclosure. I got a couple plants for this, but we're not gonna need all of them. We're probably only gonna need one of them, to tell you the truth. But one plant that I bought might take up this entire enclosure. I wanted something with very big leaves. I'm gonna show you the plant itself. Hold on. This is what we'll be using inside the enclosure. It's been sitting in here for like a week now. Just been taking care of it. I got a bunch of other plants I want to try in other enclosures. I got some outside. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here. But this is what we're going to be using in the frog enclosure. Like I said, I want these big leaves for them to be able to kind of lay out on and do their thing. So, and this should cover a little bit of surface area, make them feel secure in the daytime, and give them places to kind of climb and everything at night. We're gonna get their false bottom together, and yeah, let's just get to work. And we moved the fish over to this little like hexagon tank. It was free, so we picked it up and just threw fish. In fact, there's people giving these things away like crazy in our area, which makes sense. Nobody wants to use these tanks anymore, but the fish are doing well. As you can see, I even got shrimp in here. The shrimp are doing well. Everybody's doing good. Like I said, this made it so we could just separate some of these fish and really start some projects. I'm about to get a bunch of 10-gallon tanks, and we'll be breeding endlers, minnows, guppies, mollies, swords, platies, all types of things, right? But yeah, everybody's doing well. So the fish are separated. We got shrimp in here too. And this is just temporary, but it works. It functions well for them. Now we really just got to get in here and start grabbing some of this stuff, getting all of this out of here, and getting ready to plant. Put this down on the ground back here. I love having the entire garage area to work. It is beautiful, right? Let's put this down on the ground. Now I gotta clean those paper towels up. We'll clean all the walls, inside and outside. Get a false bottom down, let's go. All right, so we gave them about 7 inches of dirt. The false bottom, or the screen rather, I cut off the excess going around. I might put a little bit more dirt in here. And then it's time to grab our philodendron and get that planted. I might throw some pothos in here too, since they actually have dirt now. This used to all be water, so we're gonna get this planted and get these animals in here, and then just kind of move on with some of these projects. Talk about what we got going on. Let's go. Alright guys, from the looks of things, this plant should cover or provide more than enough cover. As you see, it's busting out the front. So it should provide more than enough cover for our animals. Really, I just, like I said, want them to feel a little more secure. We're gonna throw an entire layer of sphagnum moss down on the ground to help lock in humidity inside this enclosure. Get them a nice water dish. I want their water dish to be right here in the front, so it's easy to change, easy to monitor. I'm also trying to breed these animals, so we'll see how this goes, but yeah, let's get this this moss down. Let's go. To add our misting nozzle too. We're doing a dual misting nozzle up top, pretty much right up there in the center, pointing towards the back. So we can go ahead and get this set up. We got the Mist King reservoir right here. I had to rearrange all of the enclosures because I wanted all of the front openers to have automatic misting, so we had to bring enclosures down, move them in the right places. Anything that's a top opener is not getting automatic misting until we change them to front openers. So like I said, from left to right, we just kind of worked in all of our front opening enclosures. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna get up here and put this this nozzle on so we can get ready for automatic misting. Let's go. All right, we got the mister nozzle in place. Everything's installed like it's supposed to be. We just gotta run the tubing. But yeah, we're set up. Let's go ahead and grab some more plants. Why not? Go grab some pothos or something. All right, you guys, I wanted to come outside and just grab something real quick. We're gonna be using pothos today. As you see, I got a bunch of plants just growing outside, right? So that's what we're gonna be using. I got a bunch of these over here too. They're not doing too well, but they're putting off all new shoots, so everything's about to take off. But yeah, we're gonna be using pothos today. All right, guys, we got our nozzle in, our pothos in. That's gonna take off. We got our philodendron ready. We got our water supply, small water dish, just for them to get in and kind of bask in. So everything's ready. I hope they like it. We're gonna get our frogs and put them back in. Let's go. we're gonna give these guys some time to acclimate. I had to take a seat, sorry. We're gonna give these guys some time to acclimate, and I guess while we're just hanging out real quick before we wrap things up, we're gonna take a look into what we're doing next week. Let's go. Now we've got Bubba's enclosure in here. We didn't decide to go 8 foot tall, right? So we decided to go 8 foot wide to give him a little bit more space. Now, Bubba's probably not out right now. Nope, nobody's out right now. That's okay. We got our turtles. Turtles are doing good. We have a couple other animals in here. Some geckos, some toads. We're gonna be replacing this light, right? Because for one, we were trying to grow live plants in here, but Bubba does not like live plants. That's why we have that entire porch outside with just plants everywhere. We tried plants in here and he was destroying them instantly as soon as they went in, so we're not gonna be doing that anymore. Also over here, our main filter is broken, so I just got this one in here filtering water for right now. We're gonna change that. We're gonna change this light. I got a 4 foot shop light. We got this 4 foot shop light that's gonna go in there. I actually have 3 or 4 of these. This one has Bluetooth speakers on it and everything. They're pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna be putting the 4 foot shop light in here, and then just so it brightens up the enclosure a lot better. But this is where we're gonna be working. Next week, we'll get in here and kind of mess around with some of these animals. We'll do some feeding with the turtles and Bubba and kind of just hang out and get everything together. But the enclosure itself is coming together quite nice. You can't see anything in there. We're gonna have to, like I said, change out the lighting. But yeah, he loves it this way as opposed to being tall. He has a lot more surface area. He just got done eating too, so I had to get that out of there. But yeah, this would be where we work next week. We're gonna get in here and hang out with Bubba. We can actually just get in here and sit in the corner and kind of just hang out. And I got the fans off, but I have multiple fans in here. This one pulling the fan or the heat from the inside of this tent and then dumping it in the garage. And then I got this one moving all the air around inside of the garage. I think I may be going with like an AC unit in here or something. I'm not exactly sure. For now, everything's fine. Yeah, we'll see how this all comes together. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. A lot of enclosures to rebuild. And I kind of just wanted to bring y'all up to speed and let you know where I was. The very next thing, I'll be doing this off camera, is just hooking up all of these spray nozzles to the Mist King system. And we're just gonna get everything right, man. But, yep, they're right at home now. And I hope this works out for them. All right, you dudes, I got a lot of work to get done. We're getting right back to it, building enclosures. By the next time you see this, some of them will be done. You know, I probably won't do a video on each and every one. We gotta get these things caught up. I wanna bring in new animals. There's a lot of stuff I wanna do. New fish, new reptiles, new turtles. I wanna do a bunch of new stuff. And we have the opportunity, so we're just gonna go ahead and get these things together and get them done. Next week, we're working in Bubba's enclosure. We'll all get to hang out with the big man dragon. It's gonna be amazing. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys coming out. I know you could have been anywhere else on the planet, but you decided to be here with me. That's amazing. It means the world. I know I've been gone for a while. Let's get back to work though, right? I'm your boy Smith. This is All Things Living. I'm out.